Hello YouTube, I'm back with the next My Little Pony review, and today I'm reviewing Somnambula, or however you pronounce it. It's the two-part storyline, but it has also, essentially, two events happening. We got the Big Brother ponies, who never appear after this point, and contrary to the My Little Pony Tails male ponies, these ponies actually got toys. So these were actually, obviously, much more popular than the Tails ponies to begin with, but they come home, but of course, the thing is, no one is there because everyone else ends up falling for Somnambula's trap, which is she's got a bird who's singing and kind of lures them into her sort of circus of sorts, and gets everyone kind of hooked on their own little, I don't know, you've got giving them each their own, anything they've kind of, she knows that they want. So in this case, you've got a ranch for one of the Big Brother ponies' name is Tex. You got a ranch. He's got one who's got a train. You got one that's got all manner of different play areas for each of them. And of course, then once they get the female ponies involved as well, this allows Somnambula to feel younger and actually physically look younger as well. And it works. It works for a long period of time until Spike ends up helping out with a big old snowball to drop on the Big Brother ponies' heads and get them back to normal. But they don't find out until later that because she's taken away the magic and because usually Somnambula ends up using this to make the, because Somnambula's own, let's see, I'm at a loss for words here, obviously. Because the result of what she's doing to the ponies ends up having a negative side effect for the ponies themselves, because they end up feeling elderly. Not a pretty sight for anyone to look at, let's face it. If you end up seeing them, probably not recommended though, but Big Brother ponies are not expecting that at all. But eventually they get out of it, and the only way they do that, they have to get the bird to stop singing. Bird never wanted to sing in the first place, but she was made to sing anyway because, well, let's face it, it's either that or you feel whatever wrath that the villain is going to dish out. But they do eventually succeed. They get reunited, and Somnambula ends up retreating after reverting back to her literal old self. I mean, and I think if I were to put an age on the ponies after Somnambula gets to them, literally probably in their 80s. Which is funny, because actually the show is actually debuting in the 80s, so that would literally make them in their 80s. But I don't think that's, the show officially appeared in their 80s, so they were probably not that. That's just how I think I felt they were looking. But yeah, this is definitely, I would say this is probably one of the, if you're going to check out the end of the series, I would definitely check out these two episodes. Especially if you're looking for other ponies, like the male ponies, seeing how they react. Granted, yeah, they are probably a little stereotypical here. You got the one that likes sports, got the one that likes, trains or whatever. But, you never see it again. And these are characters that actually got merchandise at the end of it all, so they couldn't have been that bad. I don't know how well these went over, but I think probably better than how Tails did, because Tails never got the male ponies, as I said, they never actually got released. But you just never know what's going to happen next. You never know how the ponies are going to have to deal with it. Because, they get into a situation where even they can't get out of it. It takes everyone else to help get them out of it. Spike especially. Spike kind of literally saves the day here. Because if Spike hadn't come in and actually dumped the snowball on them, they would have been trapped, and that would have been the end of the series, pretty much. And I'm sure, yeah, I don't recall whether he got any recognition. I'm betting he did, or either off screen or somewhere at the end of the episode, because he definitely deserved it. He definitely proves to be smarter than, Friendship is Magic Spike versus, G3 Spike's obviously much smarter than he is, 1,000 years roughly. And even he gets the recognition he deserves. But yeah, I would definitely check this two-part out. It's the last two-parter in the series. So if you made it this far, you only got one more to go, unless you haven't seen the specials. If you bypass those, you'll have to watch those. But those are only 2 parts each, I believe. So that's my review on Somnambula. Thanks for watching.